everyone, and welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. I'm the Sheep and Dane, and today we will be entering the next level of the game, Gobi's Valley. Now, last time, as you probably saw, I picked up the Wellingtons that are behind this here door. So let's just grab these and make our way across, because obviously the sand is pretty deadly and it hurts. Why does it hurt? Because sand eels, and one of the major gimmicks of the next of Gobi's Valley is, as soon as Kazooie, get up, Kazooie. Get up the stairs, get up, go on. Curse you! Fine, let's try this again. I don't know if I explained, but you can push the B button to cancel power-ups. Anyway, as I was saying, one of the major issues that you may have with Gobi's Valley is the fact that it's a sand level. It's full of sand. Now, most of the time, that probably wouldn't be an issue. I mean, we've already had a beach level once, and what do you want, Grunty?
I've learned this spell. It's really neat. I'll keep it later. For your treat.
Well, good to know she's so eager to please us. And how did I not get hit? Anyway, before we enter though, we want to go back behind the entrance to talk to Brentilla here.
Grinty's best friend with skill was the awful Saggy Maggie. When relaxing, she usually eats fag hag Magly.
Fag hag? What the hell? I meant fat.
While sipping a glass of her favorite cold worm juice.
Ooh, lovely. Anyway, in we go. Now, from the get-go, folks, as soon as you enter this level, you're gonna want to look behind us because there's a yellow Jinjo. Fantastic. And this is the final words. This world is where we get the final move from Bottles, which is, as you can tell over there, sneakers. We get the running sneakers, which means we can actually go back after we beat this level to take care of Freezeezy Peak. And this year's Trunker, obviously he needs water. We can't do anything about it just yet because to get the Jiggy from this guy, we gotta do a couple of things. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait. But there's bits of waters. There's some water here and there if you want to pick up stuff. It's not too much water in this level because obviously we're in a desert. This is like an oasis in a desert. Very rare to find these things are. But the music in this level is one of the best in the game again, just like Freezeezy Peak. Not as good, I don't think, but it is amazing. And the atmosphere, just look at this. Just look at it. It's phenomenal. Anyway, we're going to want to get up here because obviously notes are a very good thing. And this stage is a pretty big one. There's a lot to do in this level, and Gringo! What are you barking? What? What are you barking at? Is that Gringo? What the? Anyway, sorry about that. Will you shut up? Gringo! Crazy dog ruining my LPs. Anyway, what we're going to want to do is climb up the side of this here statue because, as you can tell, there is a feather flying pad. That dog's gonna kill. I'm gonna kill that dog. And as you can probably tell, there's two platforms with feathers on them. So what's the obvious thing you're going to want to do? Well, obviously you're going to want to land on one of those platforms. Now, why do you want to land? Because we need to do something to open up this guy's nose. That's right, we need to open up this guy's nose and try and get this Mumbo token. This is a hard Mumbo token to get. I always have issues getting this one. I just missed it. Come on. God, curse you, video game. I'm getting that token. If it kills me, which it probably will. You know what? I know what I can do. I know how to get that token. I know how to get the token. I got an idea. Just gonna land quickly. Alright, so basically, this guy has a stuffy nose, so what you're going to do is shoot 3 eggs into each side. See? So now just go to this side and shoot another 3 in. There we go. Now that will clear up his nose and open up the doorway for us to get into. Which, is very, very useful because there's a Jiggy in there. And this is going to be the first one to get in this world, actually, because this world is one of the bigger worlds in the game. There's a lot to do. It can be pretty overwhelming when you first enter this level because you really get surprised at just how big this place can be. There's a lot of little tombs and nooks and crannies to go into, and as you can tell, there's even notes on the outside of outskirts where the sand is, which we're not going to get those right away because we physically can't get them right away, but we will get them eventually, folks. Don't be fretting about that. That's something for another time. Anyway, to get this mumbo token, I was being a moron. You have to jump on his nose by your high jump. Don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Anyway, let's just check this side to make sure. Oh, it's just got feathers. Alright then, in we go. Time to get ourselves the first Jiggy of the level. And if I remember correctly, there's Jinjo, is there in this? I'm pretty sure I remember there being a Jinjo in here. No? Okay then. Anyway, first things first, we're going to want to move to the corners of the room, because in the corners of this room, there's going to be notes, and there's a mumbo token back here as well. So, oh god! Now that's an enemy type in this level that is very annoying. I think you can take him out. The only way you really take him out is using the invincibility super form, which I'm going to try now. If you ever come back up. Bring it on! Yeah, the invincibility super form does short work for him, so if you see those guys, be sure to take care of them like that. Unless you see one that's holding a Jiggy, because there's one specific mod version of those guys that's holding a Jiggy later in the level, and you don't kill that one. You have to actually do some tricky stuff using the speed shoes that we're going to get. Which, as soon as I finished up this tomb, I'm going to actually go and get that right away, because that's a very useful power-up to have. Anyway, shoot eggs into these guys' mouths. You know, I love... And, you'll be sent back up. There's a Jinjo here, so grab him quickly. Now, these platforms are timed, so, don't take too long on them. But, Bayou makes me really appreciate the zoom in ability from Banjo Kazooie. I mean, you can kind of zoom in using first person aim here, and aim and just crouch, and it'll automatically face you in the direction you want to be going in. So for example, I just point him in the middle of my screen, and yeah, but in Kazooie they actually give you a first person shooter sort of mode that you can just zoom in and instantly shoot, which I kind of like that, because it's a lot easier to aim your eggs with that. Anyway, first Jiggy is ours. Time to get out of here and get moving, because... Oh, Christ. That looked painful. Anyway, time to get moving. I'm going to get out. Next thing we're going to do now is get the second of the power-ups in this world. Wait, second of the power? The only power-up in this world. The final power-up in the game. What am I on about second? I'm losing my wee mind. So basically, to get this, you need to go over here, and you should see a molehill pop up. There it is. So up here, this little sand pile by here. Be careful, because these things are slippery, so you can quite easily slip off. So, Bottles, old boy. Give me my running shoes, son. Now, these things act like the wellies. They last a limited amount of time, and if you walk into them, you'll automatically equip them. So, oh, thanks, you've recovered my health. That's pretty good. So that's very useful to have. I mean, in fact, the next Jiggy we're about to get, we'll get in a few seconds. And it requires... Ow! You! Uh-oh. No. See, that's the guy with the Jiggy. Yeah, grabber. I'm gonna get you now. And I want to kill that fly. I can't believe he hit me. Whoa! Did you just laugh at me? You person, you. Anyway, these honeycomb things with the bees in them. If you hit those, the bees will start attacking you, but you can still use them to get health. So it's just the old honeycombs with a little bit of challenge added to them. Obviously, we're quite late into the game now, so you can expect that. Anyway, these are the running shoes. They automatically equip themselves, and just be quick enough, and you can get this. No, I got 1,000 years. Well done, Mole. Fantastic. Why did he just say dough? Oh well. There's the second Jiggy of the world. And as you can tell, it's got these notes here. I'm going to grab these quickly now. Because as you've probably seen, there's a Wellies power-up up here that I'm going to grab hold of. Ah, delicious. I'm going to flat out ignore those eggs, because those eggs... Just face it, I don't need eggs. I got too many of the sorting things. And if anything, I need feathers. Feathers are go-go. I'm running low on them, actually. They're pretty easy to find. Oh, I missed it. Now, this this power-up will give you just enough time to get all of them, so, yeah, don't rush too much on it. I mean, you can go pretty slowly and you still have enough time. And you may be able to trick the game a little bit as well, so... Alright, this is your Mumbo token. You can't go into this door just yet, but we'll go into that a bit later. And you see this by here, this switch. Well, what you're going to want to do is get away from me, and you're going to want to grab these shoes up here, leg it, and now... Okay, he's just messed me up. I gotta kill him. Get out of town. I need to get those shoes again, because you're gonna need to run a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean you're gonna need to be extremely, extremely, extremely quick to get up this, because you push this thing, and the door at the top will open, and for some reason the countdown goes down with the cutscene, so you need to really just sort of rush. We'll be getting the notes and stuff on here later on. We just want to cut all the corners as best as we can to try and really just make it, because obviously it's pretty difficult. I mean, they give you a really steep time limit for this. I think it's easier to get in the second time around because they don't show the cutscene again, but it's still can be quite irritating. Alright, so by here we're going to want to go down here, and as you can tell, there's a lot of mummies under this water. But let's grab this here Jiggy, because it's the next third Jiggy of the level. Yay! See, we're making good progress. Now, this camera angle, oh Christ, messes me up a lot. I'm horrible at using this camera angle. Okay, give me the Jiggy, give me the Jiggy, give me the Jiggy. Ah, there we go. And doing that will unlock this door, which will drain the water. Now, the water being drained is actually quite crucial, because it will fill this lake up by here. So yeah, you get one Jiggy in order to unlock the way to get another Jiggy. And I always like it when games sort of do this, a nice little progression thing. Anyway, just grab these here things by here. Now, these mummies you can't actually kill normally by normal means. See, you just knock them back and make them, well, stun. Stunned. The only way to kill them is to use your invincibility, but because I'm running a little bit low on that, I'm not going to bother right away. Let's just get out of here and start moving onwards. And grab a hold of actually all the... Oh, you need Kazooie up. Okay, no, stop showing the cutscene. Stop showing the cutscene. I thought I didn't show the cutscene the second time. Okay, I was wrong then, folks. Anyway, we're going to run up here to get hold of all the notes and whatnot, because obviously they're needed. I mean, I've been through this before. You're gonna need notes. Yay, feathers! I also need more feathers. 37, that's a plentiful amount. See, I wasted all my feathers in the last world, so then again, you only get 50 in this game, so I guess that's not too bad. It just seems like a low number, you know, from in the perspective of everything else. I think it's just me, though. Extra life as well if you need it. Now, I don't know why you'd need it, because one thing I'm yet to actually mention, this game suffers from what I call Mario Brothers syndrome. And every time you turn the game off, your lives, they go with the game. So, yeah. Have fun. Alright, let's just do some platforming across here. Now, my memory of this level isn't the best, because it's been a while since I played, but one thing I do know is if you go back here, there's a Jinjo. Fantastic, so that means we pretty much got 2 more, and there's another Jiggy for us. Now, if we push this button, whack, we're going to unlock a honeycomb piece. Now, that honeycomb piece is extremely, extremely difficult to get, and I think it's either in that one, or is a different cactus, the same sort of deal around that we're going to have to get onto. Anyway, see that bloke over there? That there is Gobi. And he makes an appearance in this game, and he returns in Banjo Kazooie. And what we're going to need to do is ride on this here magic carpet and jump on his platform to make him free, because he is the quest to get hold of the tree. We need him to fix the tree, so whack! You're free, my friend, and thanks to the Jiggy. Thank you for the Jiggy. So yeah, he's off to cool down, which basically means we need to go back to the entrance to the level, which we'll go and do in a minute. There's no rush, because there's other things that I kind of feel like... Oh god. There's other things I feel like we may need to do first. Don't worry, when these magic carpets are flashing, you don't need to worry about them, because they're still touchable. Giggity. Anyway, we're going to want to pop up here, and boom! Now that will open up the door right underneath, which we're going to want to enter because obviously it's a tomb. Tombs are good because in desert levels, tombs equals MacGuffins. MacGuffins equals more stuff. But what is this? Well, basically, if any of you ever played... okay, I'm going to kill this guy because these guys do get on my nerves in this room. Basically, if you ever played... I don't know, I'm trying to find a good example. Basically, you need to play match the thingies. So, you have to find out where the thingies are, so... feather... and then match them up. Not too difficult, but... I tend to forget all the time when I'm doing this, so I might need to do a bit of, if I fail, I might need to do a speed up of this, or just skip it entirely, because I've already shown it off once. But don't worry too much, because... well, to be honest, it's not that difficult. They give you plenty of time. If you fail, chances are it's your own fault. Watch me fail in a few seconds. Okay, boom! Okay, that's an egg, and I believe the egg was here? Ah, yes. Obviously, there's notes in the room as well that you're going to want to pick up if you get the chance, so be sure to do that. Oh, wait, what's this one? Okay, Banjo. Banjo was down here, was he? Nope, that was a note. That was a feather. Okay, so this one is the note. Okay, see, we got plenty of time, and I was just being a moron throughout all of that. Boom! And with that, of course, we get another Jiggy. Can't really say anything about it. Just a simple mini-game. Nice change of pace, actually. I do like it. Anyway, I always have issue getting this mumbo token here. There we go. Depth perception is a bit off with that. I think it's because there's a 2D sprite. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's leave this here area and make our way to the entrance, because we got to make that tree grow, and Gobi is actually the key to making that tree grow. Why? Well, he's a camel. Camels drink a lot of water, and they keep it in their system for... actually, how long do camels keep water in the system? I think it's like a week until they need a drink again. I'm not sure. Anyway, basically we need to go back and meet the camel. As you can probably see, there was a Jinjo under the water there. I'm going to pick him up in a bit. And actually, I don't even know if I did see the Jinjo. I'm probably just seeing things. But I know there's a Jinjo in that water that I'm going to pick up in a bit. So, don't fret your pretty little heads about it. Time to get moving back to you. Wee. Oh, get the hell away from me. I hate those things. So frustrating. There we go. Here's Gobi. Now what are we going to do? We're going to do some animal abuse. So, yeah, the tree looks a bit thirsty. You need all you greedy son of a... but there's... look how much water's around you, you fool. How can you be so greedy as to saying you need it all? You're a camel, for the love of goodness sake. Here, give him your water. So as you can tell, you're meant to just whack him. He's gonna run off somewhere and pull a little bit of a fit. If you do find him when he's run off, you'll get an extra Jiggy as well, so can't complain too much. But as you can see, it's gonna be a bit tricky to get up there. Actually, wait, how do you get up there? I can't remember. Was there like a jump pad or something? Maybe I need to climb on a tree. I'm gonna assume I need to climb on a tree and jump across. Okay, up we go. Oh yeah, that's all you had to do. Okay. I was being a moron. But with that, Jiggy number 6. So that's 4 more left. I had to count then. Could you tell by my moment of silence, considering I haven't stopped talking throughout this? Alright, so you might be wondering where to next. What's next on the agenda? Well, next on the agenda is to grab ourselves another... yeah, that's right, another Jiggy Alpha Gobi. Even Gobi. Oh, Gobi! Sounds like a poor insult like a 10-year-old would make. Now, as you can tell, there's a magic carpet by here. And, where will this magic carpet go? Well, it's a magical mystery. Hold on, it stopped by there as well. Maybe I could have just... okay, so I'm doing this the hard way. Oh, that's typical of me. Right, so we're going to wait for this magic carpet to get back here, because if you see up there, there's a tiny little hole in that mounting that we can't really get into. That hole is special because it leads to Gobi, and Okay, I was being a moron. I meant to move around. Ouch. Curses, curses, curses. Move, run, 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 roo. There we go. Okay, I was being an idiot. But basically, that alcove houses Gobi and a certain collectible to add to our stop and swap needs, which we can't access yet because we need to type in the code. Speaking of which, I figured out the save file that had the stop and swap items already collected on my save, so you son of a So basically I'm going to delete that save file when I get the chance, just before I finish up this game, because I still haven't finished with Heard Column's recording anyway, so I might as well. Anywho, oh, there it is, here it comes. I was just about to say I'm going to cut ahead, but okay. This one doesn't disappear. I thought it was going to disappear. I was quite surprised at that. Maybe it disappears when it's up on top of the thingamajigger. Anyway, fly me to the moon, magic carpet. Come, magic cloud. What? Okay, so it stops but there as well. I'm just making this all more difficult for myself. Anyway, up here. Hey, Gobi. What's up, bruv? Alright, you just need to hit him again. Oh, he doesn't give us a jiggy. He gives us a honeycomb piece. Alright then. My bad. At least we got one of the things we need. So yeah, he's going to the fire world or whatever he said, which is in Banjo Kazooie, by the way. He's actually going to Banjo Kazooie there. So as you can probably tell, this year, folks, is one of the stop and swap egg places, and if you open that up, a stop and swap egg's meant to be there. Apparently, I've already collected it, so we can't really get it yet. But don't worry, I'm going to do a stop and swap cleanup episode, so you guys will know where everything is. Off we go! So let's just have a quick check of our stats here. I know we're going to need to get one more honeycomb piece, which I'm going to grab right now, actually. So yeah, we got 4 more jiggies, so we're making fine progress. Just need to wait for the bloody magic carpet to arrive again. Actually, I'll tell you... Phew! Never mind. I was going to say I was going to meet you guys on the flight pad, but I'm just going to take this magic carpet here. Magic carpet. Now those jiggies on those sand-based jiggies, I'm going to wait to get them last. Those are the very final collectibles in this level I'm going to go for, because they're a pain to get and chances are I'll mess up getting them. So let's take to the skies and find ourselves fantastic honeycomb piece. I think we got like 1 or 2 more, maybe 3 more left until we actually get a hold of the thingy-what's-it. The thingy-what's-it. Wording. You know, until we get a hold of the... bear. Okay, that was my bad. No. Curses! First death of the game. Fuck you, Grunty. Which means I'm gonna need to collect every note in this stage again and all the Jinjos. So, the Jinjos I'm gonna get off screen, and the notes, well, the Jinjos are already shown off, I'm gonna get off screen. Because I don't think you guys want to see that, and the notes I'll get off screen as well. Curse you, video game. Hold on, I think that also... I swear, if that... I got a weird feeling this disabled something as well. The water's still here, so that's a good thing, but I'm pretty certain that's disabled my cacti. With the... Hold on. Yep, it's disabled it. I need to push the button again, so just do that quickly. I'm just gonna focus on the jiggies then, and then... Curse you, game. At least I've shown off where the things are. That's a plus, right? That's so demoralizing when stuff like that happens, I tell yous. Yeah, oh god, I might as well get in while I'm here. But... next thing to go to, next place is we're going to go... down into this, well, down by this lake, because as you can tell it's got these statues, and as the previous statues were, we're gonna need to basically shoot eggs into its mouth. Now, why am I zoomed in so much? You need to shoot 3 eggs into these mouths, and they're all over this entire platforming section. And as you can tell, you get a tiny bit of a pyramid pop up every time you do one of these statues. So basically, you're going to want to continue onwards and just go across and, well, shoot eggs into these things' mouths, because that is that entrance lies home to a very fantastic Jiggy that scared the hell out of me when I was a wee lad, because I don't know, I just found it creepy, because you had this is a booby trap sort of thing. I'm not going to spoil it yet, because this, God forbid, this level's long enough as it is. This might actually be the longest episode yet, because again, I want to do one level per part, so one level per part. Yeah, that's right. That is correct, son. Ho ho ho. Anyway, this is the final platform. I think they really meant for you to do this when there's no water here, because to be perfectly honest, you don't have to worry if you fall off. I mean, there's water. I mean, you really don't have to worry. Right, anywho, in here we go. Ollie ollie oxen free, get these notes, and I believe there's a Jinjo around somewhere. Ikambakam. Yes, there is. He should be around the back by... No, where is he? I know there's a Jinjo here. I know he exists. I'm not going mad. There we go. See? Told you guys I'm not going mad. And the final Jinjo that we haven't picked up yet is actually inside that massive temple we just unlocked. So, let's just head indoors, because we got... With that place will house about 2 or 3 Jiggies. I'm not sure how many exactly. And if you're probably wondering where the Gruntilda thingamajigger is, because there's a Grunty switch in just about every level, it's in that place, so don't worry. But to get to it, it might be a bit finicky. You guys will see. You guys will see. So, welcome. Welcome to King Sandy Butt's tomb. Hell of a name. So, when he says that, basically, you're going to want to get Kazooie, because it's time for a maze. A booby-trapped maze, nonetheless, with mummies and crusher walls. Now, to be honest, the music is extremely intense, and that's probably the biggest thing that makes me, sort of like, is the music. But if you go by here, there's Grunty's face. You're going to want to push that, which will open up that there sarcophagus in the main room. So that's easy, but really, the music hypes you up to make you think, oh god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, but really you get more than enough time to get through this maze. I mean, look at me, it's just like, bada bing, bada boom, done. If you follow a path that I just went, you'll have no problems, and even if you don't follow my path, you won't have any problems, because it is pretty linear maze, actually. But, there it is. The next Jiggy. Oh la la, just love to increase my Jiggy number. So as you can tell, there's hidden things in these pots, which means in this pot we're gonna get a Mumbo token, but in this pot, a Jinjo, which means we got one more Jinjo left. So that basically means, let's just have a quick look at the totals here. We technically should have 8 out of 10 right now, so we got 2 more Jiggies left to grab. So that is everything in this room complete. This is your tomb, so off we go. Now you're probably wondering, where to next? What's the next place we gotta go to? Because, we've been just about everywhere. Haha, don't fret folks, there are places we gotta go next. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. So basically, you've probably seen this thing as I walked past it a couple of times with the hoop. What you're gonna need to do is simply fly through that hoop as Flight Kazooie, and you guys see my flying prowess, so it's gonna be fun for me. It'll probably be fun for you guys as well, because I might lose my plot. I might lose the plot even, trying to go through these, because I'm not a good flyer. Anyway, alley-oop. To be honest, there's not too much issue, and as you can tell, there's a giant bullseye marker on the top of that pyramid. That's also another way to get a thingy. No. Gotcha. Phew. So yeah, basically we got there's quite a few of these rings. Basically, if anyone's played, what's a good example? Sonic 06, I'll use that as an example. I know, stupid example, but there's one mission where the thing that tells you the path to go doesn't actually show up until you go through a certain path. Well, basically, same concept as that. The difference is... Hold on, let me try and see if I can get this. Yes! Haha! Screw you, game! I got my extra health. Now, where was that where's that third one? It should be around somewhere. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Was. Where the heck is it? Oh, that's where I started. It's around here, maybe? No? Okay, it was by a B, so I'm gonna assume it's back here somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna cut ahead to when I find it, because this is gonna take a while. And I found it, folks. It was nowhere where I thought it was. In fact, I don't even... Okay, I don't know what I was thinking then, because it's in the middle of the sand down here. And the next one is... Okay, the next one's easy to find. It's just over here. But, yeah, we can basically make our way through these now. And as a reward, what will we get as a reward? Well, I'll tell you as soon as we go through this one by here, which I believe is the last one. And watch me be completely wrong and watch me crash into a mountain, which will stop me flying. Bing! There we go. So, as a result, we've been given another Jiggy for the taking. So let's just climb up onto the sarcophagus. This tomb here that's for some reason alive, and grab hold of it, shall we? Whee! I always have issues landing when I'm in flight mode. I don't know why. Anyway, fantastic. So that basically means we got... Well, we got everything, except for one Jinjo that I need to find again. I can't remember where exactly that one was. And, yeah. Well, actually, we're not done yet. What am I on about? I need to do flying again, because as you can probably tell, there was a bullseye marker that I already mentioned that I need to hit, so... But I tell you though, this level is really amazing, but this is where the game's length starts to really go, oh, look at me, I'm a long game, son. But I like it, because collectathon platformers, they're a dying breed, god damn it. I want more companies to make these type of games. Anyway, as you can tell, we got a time limit to enter that door, so what's the best way to enter? Well, probably not this, but it works. Get down. Get in there. So, what's the deal with this place here? Well, apart from a bunch of random notes everywhere and some random bloke in the middle of the room that we're gonna talk to in a minute. Don't worry, don't fret, you pretty little heads. We'll get to that. By the way, this door by here messed me up when I was finding notes before. That's so frustrating to find notes in these doors because you just missed that there. Anyway, let's talk to this bloke. What's up, bruv? Hello, my friend. I am Loopy. I can be helpful. No. What? I can be helpful to help? No? Very good. I see some up there. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody right now. Right, so basically what we're going to do, we're going to need to shit into this basket here. 3 times, that's the magical Nintendo number, because everyone seems to love that number. Oh, it's more than 3. Really? I thought it was 3 times. I'm positive that was more than 3 times. Less than 3 times. Okay, so anyway, just rapid fire if you have to, because it's very tricky to do. Ah, there we go. Now for doing that, basically, you jump on this snake by here. Yeah, he's gonna help us with the quest, so... Whee! And with that, we get ourselves what should be the last Jiggy of the world. Keyword here is should be. So, basically, I'm just gonna go on the outskirts of the map now after I get that final Jinjo, wherever the hell he was. I can't remember where he is. Was he in there? Or was he in... Christ, where was he? It might be in here. Hold on, let me have a quick look. Jinjo! Jinjo! Are you here? No? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna cut ahead when I get that Jinjo. I'm gonna collect these notes and stuff on the way. And I'm back, folks. I almost forgotten to talk then. Basically, now I'm out on the outskirts, but as you can tell, there's wellies on the back of the Sphinx. And, oh, curses, get the last one. As you can tell, I got the majority of the notes now. Most of the notes we've already picked up once, so I don't need to really show them off again. Oh god, I need to open this up again. Because I now just remembered where the final Jinjo is. I figured I might as well start recording here while I'm clearing up some of the notes in the area, because I got the majority of it done now, and we've basically been everywhere. So it's just work our way along here, because I believe we're almost done with the video. Thank goodness gracious me, because this has probably been the worst of the Banjo videos in terms of just sheer having things that I had to edit out. Anyway, just open this up yet again. Yeah, I've already cleared up your nose once. I don't need to do it again. Why is... You have to get away from the sand. The sand gets everywhere. It gets up your nose. It gets down your clothing. I mean, it's not a nice thing to be around beaches. Actually, tell a lie, I do like the beach, but, you know, it's not something I advise. Time to go over here quickly. Why am I going over here? I gotta get the notes, of course. Boom! Screw you, hand. Oh god, that guy had blood. I just saw a tiny bit of blood there. What the hell? Rated E for everyone, everyone. Everyone. Everybody, everywhere. Everyone, everywhere. I don't know. But, yeah, we're pretty much done with the level now through and through. It's basically cleanup time. Now, what do I think about this level? Well, it's pretty good. I mean, I have no complaints about it. It can be awkward if you die, though, but that's the case with all the levels, because if you die, you lose all your progress. Anyway, thank God, there's the final Jiggy of the world. We are now technically officially done. Ah, yes. Delicious. Oh, so delicious. And we've been pretty much everywhere in the world. Well, at least I've shown off everywhere in the world. And so, basically, from this point onwards, I'm just going to clear up all the notes and stuff I missed out. So, I'll catch you guys when I finish up all this and leave the castle, because well, not leave the castle, leave the area, because I need to, I need to talk to you guys in the castle to show off where to go next, you see? So, I'll see you guys then. And we are back, folks. So this one's been a long one, hasn't it? It's been a really long episode. I don't know how long it's going to be with the editing, but without editing, it's been about an hour. So, yeah, it's a pretty long one. Anyway, what we're going to want to do now is basically move across here, because remember when I pushed the grunty switch, even though I died, this thing doesn't reset. The grunty switches are not tied into the world. But as you can tell, he's got this up here. We can't quite reach it, so we need to do some tricky platforming involving this thing here. It's not too bad. It can be quite tricky, but if you do your jump good enough, you'll be able to quite easily get this to a Jiggy. And there we go. There's 6 of the grunty lair Jiggies. I think there's 10 in the lair as well in total as well. So once you have 10 Jiggies in the grunty's lair, you should be fine. But you're probably wondering now, where to next? What's the next level on the agenda? Well, next on the agenda is, well, I'm going to be opening that up next part, so I'll do that next time with getting that Freeze Easy Peak Snow Jiggy. But basically, next on the agenda, we're going to be going up here, because next time is going to be, I'm sick and tired of saying next time. I'm trying to drag it out because I'm trying to think of what to say. Basically, the next place is going to be Mad Monster Mansion, and there's the main entrance there. But to open it up, we're going to want to cross this here funky platform of funkiness. At least I think this is how you enter. I could be completely wrong with this, actually. What is across this funky platform of funkiness? Oh, it's Brintilla. And a tiny passage? Oh, I see. I need to transform in Mad Monster Mansion and get through there. Okay. Anyway, regarding Grintilla's bedroom has dirty undies hanging from the ceiling. She also has an eyeball flower. Ooh, that sounds interesting, actually. And you'd be sick if you saw her enormous spotty purple undies. Ooh. Yeah, I bet I would be sick. Right, anyway. No, I was wrong. I know where to go next. We actually need to walk into the next area with the entrance to the next one. Okay folks, I was being a bit of a moron here. What we need to really do, I always get lost in this world for some reason. It's always every time I reach this world, I always lose this particular entrance. What we're going to want to do is go up here and open up this note door. Because this note door will lead to the entrance of Rusty Bucket Bay. And next to the entrance of Rusty Bucket Bay, which by the way is the most frustrating level in existence of any video game ever, I must add. But, is the puzzle. So basically what we're going to want to do is swim through here. Don't worry, Rusty Bucket Bay isn't our water level for the most part, but we're not even getting to that yet anyway, because Rusty Bucket Bay is it's quite a long ways away. I mean, it's the level after Mad Monster Mansion, so we still got time before we have to worry about that. But basically we need to swim across through here. Avoid that fish at all costs. That fish will hurt. But we're going to want to go and swim through here because I don't know, for some reason they put the painting from the puzzle for most of these worlds at really peculiar places. I don't know why. I mean, I would have, if it was me designing this game, I would have put the puzzle piece right next to the actual, right next to the actual world. But I guess it does try and encourage exploration, so it's something we're gonna want to do. So there's it's up there actually. Boom. So how are we going to get up there, you might be wondering, folks? Well, quite simply. You see these mini ledges? We're going to be doing kind of like what we did back in Treasure Trove Cove in the egg area. Basically, we're going to want to continue doing that to make our way up there. Daddy Longlegs in my room. Huh. I thought my dog was playing with that. Anyway, let's just open up the entranceway. Boom. And there it is. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, appreciate a like or comment to the video. And when we return, we will be continuing onwards into Mad Monster Mansion, the obligatory spooky level of the game. So, I'll catch you all then. Bye!